The Algonquin elders spoke of a curse that devours the human heart, yet as I grip the steering wheel of this hearse, I only feel the hunger for the truth. My body feels heavy as I engage the parking brake, the vibration of the engine fading into silence. The cold touches my skin instantly as I push the heavy door open, the scent of pine and decay rushing in to meet me. I feel the crunch of dry gravel beneath my boots as I walk towards the tree line, my breath visible in the frigid air. Do you feel the temperature dropping as I read the markings on this ancient birch tree, symbols that warn of the Eater of Souls? Rehabaziv. This is where the first miner vanished, in 1891. I step onto the rotting porch, my body tense, as the legend says the Wendigo never truly leaves its hunting ground. The door gives way with a shriek of metal, and I feel a sudden gust of stale air rush past my face. I shine my light into the void, the beam revealing ash coating the floor like grey snow. Look at me as I set up the recorder, my hands trembling slightly from the unnatural chill seeping into my bones. The silence is broken by a dry, rattling inhale that doesn't belong to me, echoing from the corner of the room. Don't look into the mirror, they said, but I catch my reflection, and for a split second, it looks like a stranger staring back. I walk deeper into the hallway where the cold is so intense it feels like my skin is burning. My body shakes uncontrollably as I hear the sound of bones snapping somewhere just ahead of me in the dark. I reach out to touch the wall, and the grit against my fingertips feels like the decayed flesh of a long-dead animal. The smell of copper and rot hits the back of my throat, triggering a gag reflex I can barely suppress. I feel a sudden rush of air behind me, as if something massive just moved past in the narrow hallway. Do you see that shadow in the corner that looks too tall to be human? I run towards the door at the end of the hall, my boots pounding against the wood, but the distance seems to stretch infinitely. My hand grips the icy handle, but it won't turn, trapping me in this freezing corridor with the hunger. Death is not the end, I realize, as the door suddenly swings open on its own, revealing the heart of the nest. I step into the chamber, my boots crunching on a carpet of brittle bones that snap like twigs. The cold touches my skin like a lover's kiss, freezing the breath in my throat as the entity materializes from the shadows. Look at me now, witnessing the ancient horror that defies all logic, standing tall with eyes that burn like dying stars. My heart beats in sync with the thrumming of the entity's voice, a vibration that rattles my very teeth. I feel the urge to consume rising within me, a dark reflection of the monster towering above my trembling form. The entity's skin glistens with an oily sheen, and I can smell the stench of sensuous starvation emanating from it. My body goes limp as the Wendigo leans down his skeletal base amidst the mind-whispering secrets of the void. I feel the cold darkness swallow me whole, and in this final moment I understand the eternal hunger.